Guys, it's Kyle from Kyle's Tech Corner here to show you guys how to install Ekkogo sound panels to the wall. So first things first, let's determine our front side versus back side. The way you can tell the front side is based off the beveled edge. So we need to go ahead and apply our command strips to the back side. So you have a couple different mounting strip methods. First, I want to go with command strip because that's what most people are used to. That way it's easy to peel off. All you do is peel off the command strip side, attach it to the panel itself. Depending on what orientation, I want to go top middle, and I want to go across all 6 sides if I'm trying to make sure it holds very well to the wall. Or you can just be simple. I usually don't use all 6 strips unless it's like in a playroom or my kids' room where they can get it along. So I usually do the top and bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna do the top and bottom with command strips. It also can vary if you're using textured versus flat walls. Flat walls hold on very easily. Textured walls, you might need more strips. Another method, which is a little bit cheaper, is actually to go ahead and get a roll of Scotch double-sided tape and use that on your panels. In all my videos, you see that's what I use. It's held very well for me, and it's just a lot cheaper for the amount of tape you get, versus command strip is kind of expensive. So pretty much we're going to just go ahead and take that roll and cut up a couple pieces off of it. Okay, you see, I'm just going to go ahead and cut it, put it in the middle of my sides, and that's how I want to use it. Now, here's a little bit of a catch. Depending on which way you're mounting it, if you're mounting it with flat side down or up, you put it towards the middle. If you're mounting it to where it looks more kind of like a diamond, you want to go ahead and put the sticky tape more on the corners. So I'm mounting it like a diamond on my wall, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust all these tapes towards the actual corners because that's how I'm going to be mounting it. That way it has a better hold, better stick to it. And we're going to repeat the process on the other 2. But I'm only going to mount 1 piece of tape because I'm still trying to figure out my orientation on the wall. So when I'm just doing a little test run to see what it's going to look like on the wall, I'm just going to put a single piece of tape at the very top. Alright, now that we're done, let's move to the living room. Alright, so this is our wall that we're going to attach our panels to. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with it. I'll get nice and close so you can see exactly what I'm up to. Alright, got my panels. Going to peel off the little back side so it'll stick to the wall. Also, side note, make sure you wipe down your wall with the rag before you go and stick them on the wall. If there's dust, it can interfere with, it sticking to the wall. So wipe your wall down first. So I'm going to go ahead and push my first panel up there. I'm pushing on the sticky tape onto the wall. That way it has a nice good stick. I'll take my second panel. Going to put it right next to it. I'll line up my corners. And same thing, I'm pushing on the sticky tape to make sure the panel's holding the wall. Top piece has 3 pieces, so I'm just going to line it up. And same thing, even though you can't really see my hands, I'm pushing on all the sticky tape. Now, once I decide I like the pattern, so we're going to back up and see what it looks like. Yep, I like the way that looks. So let's start with the permanent install. So to make this last a little bit longer, make sure it stays on the wall for a long time, I want to go ahead and add a lot more sticky strips. So let's do that right now. So this is a quick and dirty way to do it. As you can see, I attached 3 long strips down the middle. This is just a quick, easy way to get it up, but if you're struggling or they're falling off, probably best to do each corner, which we'll do next. Once the sticky strips are attached, we're going to go and put it back where we got it from, and we're just going to put some pressure on the panel, making sure we get a nice squish. We want that sticky tape that's stuck. Now let's go on the next panel. Our next method is a sticky tape on every corner, which is the best method in my opinion, especially if you have kids that try to pull them off the wall. And you just gotta make sure to put pressure on every single piece of tape. And there we go. Looking nice, and it's not going nowhere. There is one final method that I didn't bring up in this video, but spray-on adhesive also works, but I only recommend spray-on adhesive if you plan to keep it up there forever. So spray-on adhesive for long-term across the board, you don't want to ever pull them down. But my methods if you ever want to move them around or if you don't want to damage your walls. Thanks for watching.